All right, Angela, thanks so much. Let's get you out now to the Indiana Statehouse, where lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have been laying out their top agenda items today.
And they did have some agreement. Yep. Both said that student literacy was at the very top, but they also have some other issues that they would like to see addressed in the weeks to come. Tonight, our State House reporter Emily Longnecker joins us with some of that breakdown today. Emily?
Well, both sides talked about access to child care as an important issue, and both sides discussed issues surrounding Hoosiers' health. Senate Republicans called child care access an infrastructure issue that affects all areas of the economy. Senate Bill 2 would expand the criteria for who can work at child care centers. It also establishes a pilot program for 3 micro child care centers in rural areas, considered child care deserts.
It's going to make a difference for child care, for parents of children, and for employers in the state of Indiana.
Senate Republicans are also proposing Senate Bill 3 that would eliminate insurance companies requiring prior authorization before patients can go to the ER, a routine doctor's visit, or get common prescription drugs.
At the end of the day, the people who are affected most are Hoosier patients, because prior auth slows down or even stops their ability to get care.
In a joint press conference Thursday, Democrats from the House and Senate say they have a number of bills in both chambers that address child care access. They cited studies that show 4 out of 10 Hoosier children live in a child care desert.
We will be pushing for expanded eligibility for child care, increased support for providers, the adoption of a universal pre-K program, and proper funding to support a child care system that Hoosiers deserve.
When it comes to health, Democratic lawmakers are calling for caps on insulin at $35, inhalers at $55, and EpiPens at $25. They also said Indiana needs to allow voters to weigh in on issues like the legalization of cannabis by putting such issues up for a vote on the ballot.
It's time for the will and the wishes of we the people, the Hoosiers of the state of Indiana, to finally be realized and finally start to take precedent and leave the politicians and the politics up to the politicians.
Republicans have said many times they would not support ballot initiatives. So week 1 here at the State House coming to a close. Today was the deadline for members of the House to file any bills they had. The Senate's deadline was earlier this week. The big issue emerging this week, definitely child literacy, an issue we will certainly be hearing about more in the weeks to come. At the Indiana State House, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.